Britain's canals are a legacy of the Industrial Revolution. It was one of history's most dramatic periods of social change. Machines took over work previously done by hand. The age of mass production had arrived, and the days of handcrafted goods were over. Coal fed the hungry boilers to make the steam that gave power to the foundries and the mills. Canals were built to move the coal and take away the finished goods. Canals were the arteries that carried the lifeblood of industry. Without these inland waterways, there would have been no industrial revolution. The canals made industry possible, but then this same industry made the railways possible. Locomotives were more powerful, and they were quicker than the horse-drawn barges. The railways began to take over the transportation of raw materials and finished goods. The canals went into decline and were gradually abandoned. The boats were left to rot, becoming sad reminders of a way of life that had been lost. A few people with a vision were not prepared to let the inland waterways die. Volunteers brought canals back to life. Boats were rescued and restored, decorated with love and pride. A leisure industry grew from what had all seemed lost, perhaps over-glamorizing what this time in history was really like. But we'd be the worse for knowing nothing about this past way of life. Left for us to admire as a piece of brilliant engineering are the locks that connect sections of a canal that are at different heights. There are no pumps, no steam or electricity is required. The lock gates are held tightly shut by the weight of water. A sluice is opened. As the lock chamber fills, the boat elegantly rises to the next level. A new way of life has emerged on Britain's inland waterways, on unpretentious, sparsely decorated houseboats, small houses on water tucked away in quiet places, protected like castles by the canal acting as a moat. Most never move from their moorings. Others, though, travel restlessly from place to place. As we drive with undue haste in the comfort of our cars, we rarely notice when our path crosses a canal by way of an ugly concrete bridge. A canal that was the motorway in its day. Away from the maddening pace of the motorways of our day, the canals sleep peacefully beside the bridges of a bygone age. The transportation of raw materials and finished goods by boat isn't entirely over, so this legacy of the Industrial Revolution lives on. But it is now on a much grander scale. Wider, deeper canals allow ocean-going ships to reach far inland. Images like this pay homage to those who built Britain's original waterways, making our country what it is today.